Work Boxing. Thank you for tuning in to the show, man. Got to talk about Caleb Plant versus Canelo Alvarez. Man, this is another disappointing situation. It's been common now in the sport of boxing that we fans are not going to get the fights that we want to see. And a lot of them fights is coming from Canelo Alvarez, must I say. But Caleb Plant, the fight hasn't, over the weekend they said they have been sending contracts back and forth to Plant team, Canelo team, and throughout the process, it's been a lot of talking, a lot of things going on. This fighter want this fighter want that. Say that fight didn't fall through yet. They could still possibly talk about the fight in the future, but the deadline for the September, I think it's the 18th or something, fight for the Caleb Plant versus Canelo. If they want to make that happen, they got to talk fast. Because other than that, it look like that deadline ain't gonna make it. It may be a fight set for later on, but man, this don't make no sense. You know, uh, Everybody goes in on Canelo Alvarez. I do. I stay on his ass. But I got to give him his credit at least in this time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a different fighter. It's not Demetrius Andrade there with that IBF belt. It's not a Charlo brother there with that IBF belt. He's trying to be great. The only thing that's stopping this process is Caleb Plant. Now, I made a video months ago where I said, basically Plant should, you know, request for damn near 10 million, $15 million to fight Canelo Alvarez if he want that title. Because basically, like it said in the article, Canelo is paying for that title. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, it seems like Caleb Plant don't have the heart to really go out there and fight Canelo Alvarez. Now Plant known for getting on Twitter, running his mouth, saying this and that. He the best. He'll beat this person, that person. Is this the guy that's supposed to beat me when his opponent's looking bad in the fight? Don't get it twisted. Caleb Plant go and talk a lot of fucking trash. And that's why we as boxing fans, well, me personally, I am very upset with Caleb Plant. When you hear Caleb Plant's backstory, not to bring it up like that from the, loss of people, family members, in your mind, you will be like, this dude should have no reason to fear nobody. But then you must understand that this is also a business and a loss, destroys, what I'm saying, the image of that fighter, shall I say. You know what I'm saying? Really, it don't do nothing to, if you're a real fan, that means you just went out there and fought somebody who was better, or you really giving the fans what you want. But for some reason, we have to understand that, sad to say, we have the politics of boxing, and fighters don't want to go out there and lose. They want to have their O. Since the Floyd Mayweather era, nobody wants to lose. They get that O taken. So Plant probably in his mind feels that Canelo Alvarez can beat him. And to bring in another fighter that he did this to was David Benavidez. You know, David Benavidez was on Plant Nick for like 2, 3 years. He would sit up, he got into arguments, fights with Benavidez, went on it Twitter talking trash about Benavidez. He'll beat Benavidez. He'll do this to Benavidez. Fight never came through. Now you get a chance to be undisputed Caleb Plant. Undisputed. Fight Canelo Alvarez. If you win, you say you the better man, you say you the better pure boxer, go ahead on sign that contract. If he offer you 5 million, 6 million, take it. But is Caleb Plant really asking for too much? I don't see him asking for too much. Canelo, if you really wanted the belt, then just pay him the $10 million. If you feel you can beat him, just give him the $10 million for the title. Go take the title. Easy. But some people out there saying that, Caleb Plant don't deserve $10 million. They gave the last fight, I think it was Smith, Caleb Smith, they gave him 8 million. That ain't got nothing to do with Caleb Plant. Caleb Smith pockets is not Caleb Plant's. So in my opinion, I say they should give him the $10 million. Yeah, I mean, this is being undisputed. You know what I'm saying? This will put Canelo's legacy up there in the mentions with the top guys of boxing. Pay them $10 million, man, and go out there and beat Plant, take that damn belt, and man, your name will be mentioned from now on. And see the talk of you being even better than Floyd Mayweather would even come up. Do you imagine? Can Canelo Alvarez imagine how ESPN, all the Mayweather haters would love to talk about the fact that he became undisputed and Floyd Mayweather didn't? That will push his legacy up to the net to the top tier, man. Go ahead, give him them $10 million. But see, people got to understand, Caleb Plant don't be wanting to fight people, man. He don't want to fight fighters that I think he can lose to, and I think Benavidez and Canelo got his number, and he know that shit. Cause I just don't understand what's going on with Plant. You keep getting these opportunities to unify. You got another opportunity to become undisputed champion, and you sitting around here bullshitting. Just a minute ago, y'all, when negotiations first was getting started, all of a sudden Plant come out. He go to talk about his hand hurt. His hand, he got an injured hand. Come the fuck on, man. Every time it's time for you to get into a fight with Canelo, oh, you want this week you want this many weeks training. You know what I'm saying? Last time y'all said y'all only had what 4 weeks? No, 6 weeks training, 8 weeks training for the fight. Come on, man. You facing Canelo Alvarez, getting a payday. You know what I'm saying? You say you stay in shape. That's what he say. That's what Caleb Plant tells people. I'm always in the gym. I'm always in shape. Well, if you always in the gym and always in shape, then why is it that when they offer you that fight that first time, you went to bitching about training camps? How much time you need in training camp? If you in shape, you in shape. That means if he would have gave you 1 month, you could have gotten there and fought. You could have trained for a month. See, Caleb Plant be contradicting the shit out of this stuff. That's what people got. People think that people just be bashing Caleb Plant, you know what I'm saying, because he's supposed to be fighting Canelo. No, you got to check that background. He been doing this type of shit. He been getting up there on 20 and talking all this shit about he the better man and he can outbox anybody and nobody can whoop his ass. And then when it's time to fight, I wanted more months in training. Oh, my hand is injured. I want to make sure my hand is straight. Come on, Caleb Plant. God damn. Take them $10 million and get your ass in the ring and go in there and fight that man. You might win. That's what it looked like, Preacher Dave. It looked like he want retirement money or some shit. Or, what I'm saying, a good payday for an ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? Which I can't blame him. You know what I'm saying? Get your money. You know what I'm saying? Because what people are sitting out here speaking to about what somebody else made ain't got nothing to do with Caleb Plant. Shit, Billy Joe Saunders got what? I think what should they pay hell yeah. They paid Kovalev $12 million. The fuck is people talking about? And that wasn't no undisputed matchup with that rigged ass bullshit. That was a rigged fucking fight. They paid him 12 million motherfucking dollars, but that's why they paid him $12 million because Kovalev took a dive for them 12 million, and plus Kovalev was in a court situation where he needed that money real bad. I'm telling y'all that. You understand? But come on, man, go on, take them $10 million. You know what I'm saying? Offer him $12 million like you offer Kovalev. Kovalev then make you undisputed. This is the biggest thing in boxing to be undisputed. This stamps you as a Hall of Famer with all the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you have to be undisputed to be a Hall of Famer, but this stamp you, bro. Go pay him them $10 million, get him in a ring, beat him, get that strap. You now the undisputed champion of the world, Canelo Alvarez, and move on. Because now they talking about he may fight Bivol next. Which, you know what I'm saying? He coming back up to 175, but I think they just talks. You know what I'm saying? I think they just talks. But what about Canelo and Andrade? What about Charlo and Andrade? What about them? What about the other fights? Now him moving up to go and fight somebody at 175, like a Better Beef or a Bivol, yeah. Okay, that's better. But if he stay down at 168, you know what I'm saying? He gonna have to come up with some good names, bro. And I'm talking about some names that been at him. But see, one thing, the sad thing about this situation is that Charlo and Andrade is at 160. So it don't make really a point in speaking a name to Canelo when he at 168. You know what I'm saying? Them two need to handle their business first, and then they need to call out Canelo Alvarez. Because right now, neither one of them are giving him the fights worth him fighting. And that's even though that's just his excuse. That's really his excuse, but they're not giving him the fights necessary to make people say, oh, that fight has to happen. You know what I'm saying? But Canelo, he is out there trying to be undisputed. I know he was out there fighting a lot of duds, giving us a lot of bullshit fights, but when it comes to this fight, Plant need to get on his shit. Take that money. If Canelo even gives you the 10 million, don't make no excuses. Get your ass in the ring, fight. If you lose the title, you lose the title. But come on now, you know what I'm saying? Every time it's time for Plant to fight somebody, you know what I'm saying? Well, they got power or they could possibly hurt him, you know what I'm saying, beat him. Here he come with the stipulations of his hands hurting. He need more time. I stay in shape. I'm always in the gym, but I need more time. You know what I'm saying? Come on with the bullshit, Caleb Plant. You got to stop that shit. This Easy Work Boxing, man. Thank y'all for y'all time. Y'all please comment. Y'all let me know if y'all feel if Caleb Plant, you know what I'm saying, is asking for too much money. In my opinion, I don't think he's asking for too much. I think from Kovalev getting paid $12 million, I think they should give him the 10 million just because this, you know what I'm saying, makes Canelo Alvarez legacy way better if he goes out there and he get that belt from Plant. So give him the 10 million. Y'all paid uh Kovalev 12 million for that dive. So I mean, come on, give the man that belt. I mean, give the man the money. Y'all go out there and fight. May the best man win, and we get to see a fight. That's come on. That's all we want to see as boxing fans. This Easy Work Boxing. Thank y'all for y'all time. Like I said, once again, y'all comment. Let me know if y'all feel the plan is asking for too much. And please like, comment, and subscribe. Donate to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Easy Work Boxing. I got the Cash App, PayPal is connected to the channel. I thank y'all for tuning in. This Easy Work. I'm out.